Hey guys, how's it going? If you don't see me responding to your comments, that's because there's about a 3 to 5 day delay on these videos because I'm posting them on my Patreon first. So if you want to get in on that, just check out my Patreon. You can comment right away and I can respond to your comments right away. Yeah guys, so I want to give you an update on my herpes, shingles, eczema situation. Last night it was just, oh my God, Aggie, it was just killing me. It was like the pain was throbbing. It felt like the damn thing was on fire. That was while we were watching Before the 90 Days. Aggie is now obsessed with that show. She loves it. You like to watch that show, don't you?
I do. I like it so much. It makes me so happy. I feel so happy when I see it.
Yeah, and we were watching it and you snapped your fingers. You were like...
It was so interesting, for sure.
What do you think about American women?
You're so crazy. I've never seen such a woman in Uganda behaving like that.
I love watching it with her because her reactions are interesting. Aggie, you told me yesterday that the president of Uganda had extended the quarantine.
Yes.
For how long?
Oh, 21 days.
Yeah, so we're going to be on quarantine until, what is it, May 5th?
Yes.
Okay, we still have no public transportation here. We can't even take boda drivers. Boda drivers are these guys who ride on motorcycles and they'll take you to wherever you want to go. Really cheap way to get around. They've been banned. Public transportation has been banned. When I say public transportation, I'm talking basically about, they try to stuff about 20 people in a van. That's what they call a taxi here. It's not, doesn't mean the same as taxi, it does in American English. Anyways, that has all been shut down. So it looks like I'm stuck with you for another 3 weeks, Aggie.
Yes.
Let's flip it. Do you think you can manage being with me for another 3 weeks?
Of course, I can. You're so interesting. That's why I love to be with you. Oh, and I was happy like when the president extended the days.
More free rent. More free rent, more free food. So guys, I was reading in the news that this virus possibly was sourced from something called a wet market. Now I'm familiar with a wet market because I lived in Japan so long and they had wet markets there too. Actually, I often went to one of the wet markets there in Tenma, near Tenma Station in Osaka. I'd go there all the time. There was a lot of seafood vendors selling all kinds of different seafood. And often the seafood or the fish and the creatures, I don't know what they were, the crustaceans, everything. They sold a lot of different stuff there. They were usually still alive. I didn't see any animals there like they're saying they sell at the wet markets in China. The reason they call it a wet market is because they hose down the floors every night. When you go to a market here in Uganda, it's a little hut and the floor is dirt. The other day the truck came by.
Oh, 1,000.
You got for pineapple for 1,000?
Yes.
So 1,000 shillings is about 13 cents US for a freaking pineapple. In Japan that would cost, like $5, which is about 20,000 shillings.
That is so expensive.
That's Japan for you. So yeah, the markets here is just a dirt floor. You'll have like a dude selling vegetables, another one selling fruit, and then you'll have the butcher, which is just this little hut with hooks, and they're just hanging meat on the hooks, and there's flies all over it. That's your butcher here. That's your market here, and it's a dirt floor. So I would call the markets here dirt markets. We don't have wet markets in Uganda. We have dirt markets. Me and Aggie were walking back home the other day, and Aggie had made fried chicken for Easter dinner. Yeah, why are you laughing? Because you know what I'm going to say. It was her first time making fried chicken, and you did a good job, Aggie. It was really good.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. And we were going to eat leftovers. This was like the next day, and we were going to eat the leftovers, so we still had a lot of fried chicken. We're walking down the road, and Aggie busts out with a chicken dance. We're going to eat chicken. We're going to eat chicken. Do you know why I laugh every time you dance?
No.
I laugh every time you dance because you're the only black girl I've met who doesn't dance like a black girl. You dance like a white girl. It makes me laugh.
Oh my God. Gonna eat chicken.
Feel feels like I'm walking on eggshells. Don't believe me? Well, check it as my legs swell. I guess nothing's ever easy. If the test fails, then how am I supposed to pass on to the next trail? I've been waiting to exhale, call me lazy, to set sail. I may be a bit crazy, cause lately I've been thinking about us, baby. Let's bail. Have you ever had the feeling like there's no way out? Like you're trapped in a maze, and you think you've seen the light, but then you have some doubt.
Gonna